This one's it. This is it. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's Zach here with JZ Reacts. This is an interesting one. This one's for the Swifties out there. So if you're not a Swiftie, I mean, you can stay, but like, come on. Taylor Swift dropped a new album. It's the Tortured Poet Department. Everyone's been waiting for it, I feel like, ever since she announced it. She's so good at the rollout, so I know this is super highly anticipated. I am super excited for it. She also dropped basically the second album, like a little part 2 kind of, at 2 a.m., like a couple hours after the actual album dropped. So this is, I'm gonna be in this car for the longest amount of time. I think my batteries are gonna die, honestly, in the camera. So the Tortured Poets Department, this is 31 songs, like I kind of mentioned. It's gonna be a long one, but I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good. I hope it's given like folklore. That's what I want. I want something like that. But I feel like it's gonna go pretty deep in her bag, so let's just get right into it, because the first track is a track I have been waiting every single day for, because Posty is on it. It's called Fortnight. Gonna be a banger. Definitely giving a little bit of Midnights, I guess. I mean, maybe the whole album will be kind of like that, but interesting. That one was fire with Posty in the background like that. He was like so subtle and just kind of like enforcing what she was saying. I like that, actually. We already starting with that. All right, next track is the title track. It's called The Tortured Poets Department. That one was great. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna love that one for sure. That one was one of those ones that's just gonna stick forever. Like her sound and her tone throughout the whole track. Next track is My Boy Only Breaks His Fave Toys.
But you should have seen him when he first got me. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. I'm queen of sandcastles he destroys.
Dang, she really getting hurt.
Is it that wants to fix me?
in the bag. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those, like, I want to say like folklore-esque, because like folklore to me, she just gets so deep into the space. I think she's gonna hit the same thing. Like, she even just referred to herself as tortured. Next track is called Down Bad.
For a moment I knew cosmic love. Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym. Everything comes out, teenage petulance. Fuck it if I can't have him. I might just die, it would make no difference. Down bad, breaking up in blood. Staring at the sky, coming back and pick me up. Fuck it if I can't have us.
What?
I might just not get up, I might stay down bad. Fuck it if I can't.
This one's gonna be a problem.
Down bad.
Ooh.
Just to leave me here, naked and alone, in a field in my same old town, that somehow seems so hollow now. They'll say I'm nuts if I talk about the existence of you.
This is nuts.
So fuck you if I can't have us.
The sounds?
It's fucking romantic. Crying at the gym.
Bruh,
Everything comes out teenage.
this one's it. This is it. Thematically, and the message, that was crazy. Okay, like, I have so many thoughts actually on that one. Cause like, she's explaining this relationship and this love as if it's like outer worldly, and she's like being taken away every time, and then she's just being dropped back and left there. Like she said, like she's just left there naked in like her town or something. Ah, that was crazy. Track 5 is called So Long, London.
I saw in my mind fairy lights through the mist. I kept calm and carried the weight of the rift. Pulled him in tight. Two graves, one gone. I'll find someone. And you say I abandoned the ship, but I was going down with it. My white knuckle dying grip, holding tight to your quiet resentment. And my friend said it isn't right to be scared. Every day of love affair. You swore that you loved me, but where were the clues? I died on the altar waiting for the proof. You sacrificed us to the gods of your bluest days.
My
And
gosh.
I'm just getting color back into my face. I'm just mad as hell 'cause I loved this place for so.
Another like deep one. Every track so far has had like this deep element to it. Like definitely like a poem. Like every song is just like, there's so much to dissect in it. Oh, let's go, baby. Next track is But Daddy, I Love Him.
A simple girl to rise above it. They slammed the door on my whole world. The one thing I wanted. Living with my dress unbuttoned, screaming, but daddy, I love him. I'm having this baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your faces. I'm through the fences.
No, I'm not.
I'm not coming to my senses.
That's funny.
We came back when the heat died down. Went to my parents and they came around. All the wine moms are still holding out. But fuck 'em, it's over. Dancing in my dress in the sun. Even my daddy just loves him. I'm his lady. And oh my God, you should see your face. It's time. Listening gifts on perspective. You can come to the wedding.
Hey.
Crazy, but he's the one. I'll tell you something right
already picture all the Swifties in the stadiums screaming their lungs out to this song, just going absolutely crazy. Especially that last part. They're like, no, you can't come to the wedding. Like, just like that section where she switches up, how like time gives perspective to what, kind of like the critics, and like she's talking about like the scrutiny that she's been going through and how she like doesn't care, and how she's like, she should be the only one to like talk bad about like herself or her name or like what's going on in her life. Track 7 is Fresh Out the Slammer. Slammer? Hardly know her.
Splintered back in winter, silent dinners, bitter. He was with her gray and blue and fights and tunnels, handcuffed to the spell others under. Now, pretty baby, I'm running back home to you. Fresh out the slammer, I know who my first call will be too. Fresh out the slammer, ashes, welcome ashes, get the matches, toss the ashes.
The ties of like the slammer that she used into like the relationship and her emotions and how everything is going down, and then even talking about, where's the lyric? Swirled you into all my poems. This is some top tier songwriting right now. She is really in her bag with this stuff. Next track is Florida with Florence. Florence the Machine. Let's go.
Little did you know your home's really only a town you're just a guest in. So you work your life away just to pay for a timeshare down in Destin, Florida. A hurricane was my name when it came. I got drunk and I dared it to wash me away. Barricaded in the bathroom with a bottle of wine. Well, me and my ghost, we had a hell of a time. Yes, I'm haunted, but I'm feeling just fine. All my girls got their lace and their crimes. I need to forget, so take me to Florida. I've got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida.
I like that.
Tell me unspeakable, say it's unforgivable. It's the doll so beautiful. Let me out of Florida. I need to forget, so take me to Florida. I got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida.
That was good with the like using Florida as like an escape place to like just go and just get just messed up in Florida. Next track is Guilty as Sin.
Paradox, I'm seeing visions. Am I bad or mad or wise? What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind? I'm slipping, falling back into the edge maze. Oh, what a way to die. I keep recalling things we never stone away. They're gonna crucify me anyway. What if the way you hold me is actually what's holy?
Okay.
If long-suffering propriety is what they want from me, they don't know how you've haunted me so stunningly. I choose you and me religiously. What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in
This one. I was unbelievably lost in that one. I was just like taken away. Like I was closing my eyes. I kept trying to just like zone in, and it just kept just pulling me out, and just like the vibe was so good, and then her use of like taking stuff in and out, and like the ending refrain, and just Next track is Who's Afraid of Little Old Me?
Nothing makes me feel more alive. So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream. Who's afraid of little old me?
Okay.
You should be.
Uh-oh. Get mad.
The scandal was contained. The bullet had just grazed. At all costs, keep your good name. You don't get to tell me you feel bad. So all you kids can sneak into my house with all the cobwebs. I'm always drunk on my own tears. Isn't that what they all say? That'll sue you if you step on my lawn.
I like that. There's some lyrics in there that I was trying to, let me see if I can find them. They were good though, and I like the tying up to like the overall tortured side of this. Like, I want to snarl and show you just how disturbed this has made me. You wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me. Next track is I Can Fix Him, parentheses, no, really, I can.
They shake their heads saying God help her when I tell them he's my man. But your good Lord doesn't need to lift a finger. I can fix him, no, really I can. And only I can. The dopamine races through his brain on a 6-lane Texas highway. His hand so callous from his pistol softly traces hearts on my face.
I like the guitar, like the kind of just more country-ish southern like vibe to it that was like kind of a little deeper. I like it. Next track is LOML. The piano, it's over. This is it. It's over. We can go home.
Oh, like this, never before and never since. If you know it in one glimpse, it's legendary. You and I go from one kiss to getting married, still alive, killing time at the cemetery.
This one's hitting.
Never quite married, and you suit and tie in the nick of time. You low down boy, you stand up guy, Holy Ghost. You told me I'm the love of your life. It was legendary. It was momentary. What a valiant roar. What a bland goodbye. The coward claimed he was a lion. I'm combing
Jeez.
the braids of lies. I'll never leave, never mind. A field of dreams engulfed in fire. Your arson's right, your somber eyes. And I'll still see it until I die. You're the loss of my life.
Oh, shoot. Okay, Taylor. Okay. Back and forth with like the story of she's the love of his life, progressing to her and what he's doing to her and what's going on, and then all this stuff that goes on, and then she ends up with you're the loss of my life. I already knew with the piano, that haunting, like dark piano, that was gonna be a banger. That one's gonna be good. To run back. Ooh. Next up is I Can Do It With a Broken Heart.
Cause I'm a
tempo, I like that one. She was, oh, she's so good also at adding like little background vocal inserts and like different, like playing with her voice to like sound different. Next up is The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived.
Stabbed me with your push pins. In public showed me off. Then sank in stoned oblivion. Who wanted me dead? Did you sleep with a gun underneath our bed? Were you writing a book? Were you a sleeper cell spy? In 50 years will all this be declassified? And you'll confess why you did. And I'll say good riddance, 'cause it wasn't sexy once, it wasn't forbidden. I would've died for your sins, instead I just died inside. And you deserve prison, but you won't get time. You're what you are, what you did. And I'll forget you, but I'll never forgive the smallest man who ever lived.
Okay, the only thing I'm gonna say is, I need you guys to tell me who that was about, because was it about Mr. 1975 guy? Because I don't know. She's just like, you kicked out the stage lights, but you're still performing, and in plain sight you hid, but you are what you did. Blah blah blah. Smallest man. Yeah, is it? Probably not. But like, that's kind of the vibe I was getting. Next up is The Alchemy.
But I'm coming back so strong. So when I touch down, call the amateurs and cut 'em from the team. Ditch the clowns, get the crown, baby, I'm the one to be. 'Cause the sign on your heart said it's still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? Hey you, what if I told you we're cool? That child's play back in school is forgiven under my rule.
This happens once every few lifetimes. These chemicals hit me like white wine. She said, don't fight the alchemy. Crazy. I like that addition. Like a new, something new being created. The last track of the first side edition of the Tortured Poets Department is Clara.
Be picked like a rose. I'm not trying to exaggerate, but I think I might die if it happened. Die if it happened to me. No one in my small town thought I'd see the lights of Manhattan. Be heavenly. Them's the breaks, they don't come gently. You look like Taylor Swift in this light. We're loving it. You've got edge. She never did. The future's bright, dazzling.
Okay, I see what you did there. Comparison with like Clara and like Taylor Swift saying like she's from this smaller town upbringing and never thought she'd make it to the bright lights and like actually be this huge. Next track, which is technically track 17, it is The Black Dog.
Understand how you don't miss me in the black dog. When someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the magic fabric of our treatment. And it kills me. I just don't understand how you don't miss me in the shower. And remember how my rain-soaked body was shaking. Do you hate me? Was it hazing for a cruel fraternity I pledged? And I still mean it. Oh,
haunting and like kind of like just tragic in a sense. Next track is I'm Gonna Get You Back.
He still wants me, come clean, standing at the bar like something's funny. Probably once you fix your face, I'm going in. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. I hear the whispers in your eyes, I'll make you wanna think twice. Even here with you, bygones will be bygone, hair is fading into day. We were all the pieces, but still wanna play the game. So my friends, I hate you, but I love you just the same. Pick your poison, babe. I'm poison either way. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet.
Chill.
But I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or
That's good. That's good. The revenge, like the either way, like I'm poison, I'm gonna get you back, like ugh. Just like the self-awareness to be just kind of like mad and like angry at what's been happening. Next track is called The Albatross.
up in towers, but I'd visit in your dreams, and they tried to warn you about me. Cross your thoughtless heart, only liquor annoys you. She's the albatross, she is here to destroy you. Devils that you know, raise worse hell than a stranger. She's the death you chose, you're in terrible danger. And when that sky rains fall around you, and your persona non grata, I'll tell you how
I like that. She's getting into some cool like thematic elements here, adding like this albatross figure that's like in literature, like poems, like albatrosses are like mysterious like figures and stuff. And I mean, obviously it's talking about she's the albatross and she's like gonna ruin, gonna destroy you. Next track is Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus.
the way that you were. If you wanna tear my world apart, just say you've always wondered. You said some things that I can't unabsorb. You turned me into an idea of sorts. You needed me, but you needed drugs more than I couldn't watch it happen. I changed into goddesses, villains and fools, changed plans and lovers and outfits and rules, all to outrun my desertion of you. And you just watched it. If you
That one was kind of sad, honestly. Like her talking about how the man just cares more about the drugs than like her and the love, and she just couldn't be there and he just didn't care, and it was just like ugh. Next track is How Did It End?
come one, come all, it's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends. We'll tell no one except all of our friends. We must know. How did it end? It once again with feeling how the death rattle breathing silence
piano just takes me along. Like, literally, I'm just there, and my mind is just like so tuned into the voice and the piano, and just the next track's called So High School.
And in the blink of a crinkling eye, I'm thinking of fingers entwined, cheeks picking and twinkling lights. Tell me about the first time you saw me. I'll drink what you're thinking. I'm high from smoking your jokes all the night. The brink of a wrinkle in time, bittersweet 16 silently. Are you gonna marry, kiss, or kill me? It's just a game, really.
It smells like Travis? Travis Kelce? Come on, that was about Travis Kelce. I don't even want to hear any other argument. It's gotta be, right? Like high school sweethearts, little high school lovers. Are you gonna marry, kiss, or kill me? Come on. Next track, I feel this title. I hate it here.
I hate it here, so I will go to lunar valleys in my mind. When they found a better planet, only the gentle survived. I dreamed about it in the dark of night. I felt like I might die. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year, cause I hate it here.
Definitely like escaping like issues in your life, like, and trying to be and go somewhere else. That's kind of what I got from it. One like the valley, and like what's some other lyrics she said. Oh, this one I was thinking of a lot. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year because I hate it here. Next track's track 24, but hold up. It's Thank You, Aimee, but there's three wow, there's three capital letters. It's K-I-M. This has to be like Kim. Like, the beef with Kanye will never go away.
But I dreamed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed fuck you, Aimee, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal. Just bring it in my head, bring it in my head. I wrote 1,000 songs that you find uncool. I built a legacy that you can't undo. When I count the scars, there's a moment of truth that there wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you.
Ooh, baby. That was good. That was what I thought it was gonna be. I mean, that's my opinion on it. You can let me know. But dang, she hit that space and she was throwing a little bit at Aimee. Next track, kind of creepy, called I Look in People's Windows.
I'm afflicted by the not knowing, so I look in people's windows, transfixed by rose golden glows. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Ooh. Listen to Feels again.
Only so I look in people's windows like I'm some deranged weirdo. I attend Christmas
Told you it was weird.
parties from
Nah, but like jokes aside, like definitely feels like she's trying to find this like lost friend, love, connection, something like that. Track 26 is called The Prophecy.
pat around when I get home. I guess the lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't beg. But I looked to the sky and said, please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. drops of an ink pen. A greater woman stays cool, but I howl like a wolf at the moon. And I look unstable, gathered with a coven round a sorceress table. A greater woman has faith, but even statues crumble if they're made to wait. I'm so afraid I sealed my fate with a sign of soulmates.
Seems like she just wants to undo some of, just not even undo, but maybe just kind of like, just change some things about what she's gone through. And like she says, let me see if I can find it. Slow as the quicksand, poison blood from the wound of the pricked hand. Oh, still I dream of him, please. I've been on my knees, change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Next track is called Cassandra.
When the truth comes out, it's quiet. So they killed Cassandra first, cause she feared the worst, and tried to tell it sound.
Ooh, wait a second.
So they filled my soul with snakes, I regret to say. Do you believe me
Wait a
now?
second.
I was in my tower weaving nightmares, twisting all my spines into snarls.
I'll tell you after.
Say what
Just
doesn't
wait till the end.
kill you makes you.
Okay, so I'm like a big mythology guy, right? Definitely talking about the story of Cassandra in Troy and like the Trojan horse, and like Cassandra basically tried to like warn everyone. She's like prophecies, like, hey, this is gonna happen. Like, no one would believe her, no one cared, and then this big thing happens. So like the ties to that, and like what is these little like things that are going on in her life, and like that's kind of sick. Like in her mourning, and like next track is Peter.
And we said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the miles of babes, promises, oceans deep. I waited, but I let the lamp burn as the men masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you learned, 'cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25, and the shelf life of those fantasies is expired. Lost to the lost boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please know that I tried to hold on to the day when you were mine. But the woman who sits by the window has turned out the light.
Oh my gosh. Next track is The Bolter.
Started with a kiss, oh we must stop beating like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but if she was leaving, it felt like breathing. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes.
How you drop 31 tracks and you just don't miss? Like, yeah, we know Taylor Swift is goated, but like 31 tracks and they're just, everyone is hit in a different way. Next track is called Robin.
Bound clocks tethered, all this showmanship to keep it for you in sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher. You have a favorite spot on the swing set. You have no room in your dreams for regrets. The time will arrive for the cruel and the mean. You learn to bounce back just like your trampoline. But now we'll curtail your curiosity. It's sweetness.
Woo! The piano though, like come on, please. The piano's crazy. Every time, this last half has been so good. And finally, sadly, the last track, the manuscript.
He said, no, just a good Samaritan. He said that if the sex is half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers. But soon it was over.
Dang.
She knew what the agony had been for. The only thing that's left is the manuscript. One last souvenir
This
from my
one.
trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
Ooh. That was it. That was Taylor Swift, the Tortured Poets Department. Whew, man, that last one hit. Like the perfect conclusion to it all. The last words, like, dang. That was so good. That, like, low-key could develop into one of my favorite Taylor Swift projects, honestly. This sound to it that I love, with that Midnight has captured so well. Some additional, like, 1989 tracks have kind of done it. But just the space that I love the sound, and then the lyrics and the in-depth, like literal, the perfect word is like poetry that she has put on top of these beats and sounds. Phenomenal. And I mentioned it earlier, which is like how you get this like perspective of what she's been going through, and it seems like you shouldn't really be in it, but she's just finally opened up about it. And I mean, it's because she's kind of healed. Small thoughts, but let me know all your thoughts. I'm gonna give my top tracks. We're gonna break it up into top 5 of the first half and then top 5 of the second half. Fortnight for sure, Tortured Poets Department, Down Bad, LOML, that one's hard. Maybe Guilty as Sin, So Long London was good. Then the next, oh my gosh, this back half was so beautiful with the instruments and the acoustics. I love the piano all over it. Manuscript, Peter, Cassandra, I'm Gonna Get You Back, The Black Dog. But good job, Miss Swift, good job. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Favorite tracks, thoughts, feelings, emotions, things that I obviously don't understand because I'm just me. I'm just little old me. But yeah, thanks for checking out the video today. See you on the next one.